What's good, everybody? Johnny here. Today, I'm doing a video of my latest finds of LPs, CDs, and 45s I have. But before I do all that, I just want to give a shout out to somebody. Forgive me. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I have to. You know, I really do appreciate it. I was waiting until I did this video to show this. So, there's a guy in here called the King's Court. You know, he's well known in the Elvis community and vinyl community. And I thank him for thinking of me when he found this in his area. Prince, Get Off, Urge single edit mix of the song. It's a one-sided promo. It's really cool. Never seen anything like this of Prince, or really of my other favorite artists. And I think it was from Germany when I looked it up. So I just want to say thank you, Ed. Thank you for thinking of me and finding this. Because it's very hard for me to find Prince stuff in my area. Because, you know, either there's nothing there, because I think he's very collectible here in my area. Or if they do have stuff, it's stuff I have already. And it's nothing, you know, out of the ordinary, I feel like this in my area. So I really do appreciate it, man. I really do. And he also sent me, I guess as a bonus, which I wasn't expecting, was this stuff right here. It's stuff from the King's Court fan club. So, it's really cool. Here's the button. And I told him already, I feel like I've seen this button before. Either maybe I was in an antique store, or I saw this in a book. And if I saw it in a book, Ed, you and your family will get your money. Okay? Fight for your right. So, he gave me this button. Really do appreciate it. Awesome. And a newsletter from the King's Court fan club, which is really cool. And I read this whole thing. It was really interesting. Very interesting. I know part of the article is talking about the meeting. And I guess when they had this meeting, how the Colonel set it up, and when they met Elvis and all that, which is really cool. And I'm just assuming, I think you said your parents' name in this video before, but I can't remember their names. But I want to say these are your parents right here. But this guy right here looks like you. This guy is probably, I would think, your father. So, but yeah, thank you, Ed. I really do appreciate this stuff. This stuff I will cherish in my Elvis memorabilia collection. This is a part of, you know, Elvis, man. I mean, it was a very successful fan club. It's cool. And I heard of this. I know I heard of this fan club before. Or seen it somewhere. But thank you, Ed. Can't thank you enough. You're awesome. Thanks for the VCLT. Okay. So I think first I'm going to show the CDs. I have two CDs. One's a new release. I'm not going to go in depth with the new release because there's other people who are going to be better at it than me. Because there's a lot of those fans in here. But I'll show the releases I have of my CDs first. So I found this. This is a little greatest hits of Joe Cocker. The Ultimate Collection. Found this at my local thrift store. Has all the good stuff. So, happy to have that. And this just came out last Friday. I'm not a big Beatle guy. You know, I really am not. Hope I don't offend anybody from saying that because I don't want nobody to get angry. But I did buy the new White Album, the new deluxe edition. This is the 3-disc. I didn't get the big 7-disc. I'm just not a fan like that to get it. But I'm in the process of listening to it. So, I still got to listen to the demos. So, yeah, so I bought the new White Album. And it's good so far. I like it. I'm enjoying it. So, the White Album. And I'm sure there's going to be people on here that's going to do a really good, in-depth unboxing of this. I know me, Mr. Mayo, he probably going to do something if he hasn't already. Maybe Beetle Brad. I think he's did something already. I think I saw that. Oh, yeah, fun fact. Beetle Brad. I know I'm rambling a little bit. But you know what? I seen him in person at a record show here in my area sometime last year or earlier this year. I was shopping and he looked familiar. And he was like making a video. And then on his channel, maybe a day or two later, there was a video of him at that record show. And I'm like, holy crap, I saw Beetle Brad in person. So, and I told him, he goes, well, you should have said hi. I'm like, well, I didn't want to think I was weird or anything. But I have seen Beetle Brad. So, check out his channel if you don't know who Beetle Brad is. Good guy. He has good stuff. He's really into the Beatles. He'll probably do something on this if he has it, but I think he did. Okay. I guess I'll do the 45s next. So I have some 45s, and they're all Elvis except for one. And actually a couple of things I do not have of Elvis on 45. I decided to get some EPs because, you know, like I said, I have everything else already, so might as well get them. But anyways, so the first thing I found, this is a 45. This is an import. From what I understand from looking it up, it's from Germany. This is from 1958 or 59. This is a single for Big Hunk of Love. Wait, let me take this out. Let me take the vinyl out. And it's in good shape. Beautiful shape. Big Hunk of Love right here on side A. And the best song that Elvis ever recorded in his career. Can you guess what it is? I bet you can't. This is that great. And it is My Wish Came True. Bam. I know one person really loves that song. But yeah, so I was really happy to get this. I cracked myself up. Well, you know. Let me just put this in there like this. So I never had no import of a 45 Elvis, so I figured I'd get it. It was cheap. It was worth it. Okay. I have these next two already, but I decided to get them again. I couldn't pass. When they're in good condition, I can't pass them up. So I don't know, I may resell them or just keep duplicates or whatever. But this is Love Me Tender. And with Any Way You Want Me. This is in, oh my gosh, beautiful shape. Me and my friend, we went record store shopping. Went to 3 record stores in our area. And this is what I found in beautiful shape. Not ripped and nothing. It's beautiful. And the vinyl is just as good. So, happy to find Love Me Tender. Man, it's raining like hell outside. Okay. This is Playing for Keeps with Too Much. Another one. Very nice. So I think it's from 57. So, there you go. Hey, these next two Elvis releases I did not have on EP. I have the Christmas album. I'll probably do a little spotlight on the Christmas album. But this is the EP version of Elvis Presley. Elvis Sings Christmas Song. So, this little EP of it. Original. Beautiful shape. Could not pass it up. Like I said before in my other videos, I basically finished doing Elvis's collection. Excuse me, during his lifetime. But I decided to go after some of the EPs now, I guess. So, very happy to have this. And this is another one. I just did a spotlight on King Creole, and I said I wanted to get this back, and right after I did that video, I found it. And it is a beautiful original copy of King Creole Volume 2. I only want this one because the other one is really the album cover on Volume 1. So I just want this one. So, and it's in better shape than the one I had. Look, no staining really. Beautiful shape. Very glad I found that. Okay, and this is not Elvis, but this is... I bought this for like shits and giggles, excuse my language. It's the Trashmen, Surfing Bird, with King of the Surf. So, I bought it for shits and giggles, you know. And the condition, you know, not the greatest and label, but it's just for fun. But it plays pretty good. Listen to it. They'd use that song on Family Guy. Funny episode. Okay. So now I'm just going to show the vinyl. Go ahead and do it. First I'm going to do Prince stuff. All my Prince stuff I found. And Prince related. So here's Prince. This is Cream. I have this already. But I found an unopened copy. This is an original from 91. The 12-inch single of Cream. I know this is one of his last... number one singles. He didn't have that many number one singles in his career. I think he only had like 5. But very happy to have this. I like finding sealed stuff. It's not easy to find, especially of him in the 90s. Okay, now this Prince related stuff. Here's a 12-inch single of Morris Day when he went solo after the time of the song Love Sign. So And I think this is from the album, yeah, Color of Success, which was his debut album. So, Morris Day. Alright, this is a promo 12-inch from the group Maserati. This song was actually written by Prince, and it's called 100 Miles Per Hour. So this is a promo. Yep. Yeah, Prince wrote the song. He has the song. It's on the song credits. So, really cool. Cool stuff. Alright, next two are Sheila E. These are 12-inch singles. This is from the Glamorous Life album. And this is The Belle of St. Mark. And the Shrink. Good shape. Very nice. She was beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Sheila E. again. This is from the 90s. From her album Sex Symbol, I think. Yeah. And this is the song Sex Symbol. Unopened. It looks like maybe water could have hit it before. But this is very hard to find. I've never seen it before. So, very happy to have it. Alright. And next is a 12-inch single from Lisa and Wendy. And this is off their debut album right after they left the Revolution, after the Revolution broke up. And this is the 12-inch single to Honeymooners, Honeymoon Express. I don't know why I said Honeymooners, but yeah. Cool. Alright, so next is Elvis. And I have an Elvis-related thing, which is really cool. So I'm very happy to have that. Okay, this is a release I did not have. Just got it. It's a 2-record set just called Elvis Double Dynamite. Not to be confused with the Pickwick release from 1975. This is basically a reissue of that. Only this time, by the 80s, Pickwick, I mean, it was still around, but they did it with Pear. It was a sub record label thing called Pear. It's the same release as Double Dynamite from 75, minusing, I think, like 2 or 3 songs. But yeah, this one's still in the shrink. Very nice. I think it came out in 82. So, very cool. And this, I got at a record show that I got at a record show that I worked. One of the vendors just gave it to me for free. It's missing like 2 discs though, so, you know. But it's alright. This is supposed to be the 5-record set of the Elvis Presley story. Never had it before. But I have it now. Maybe I can run into another one for cheap and get the 2 records that are missing. But it's really cool to have. I do appreciate him giving me something though. So, pretty cool. Alright, now the Elvis-related album I have. This, I ran into this album a few times, but always, beat the crap. And this one's in very good shape. Minus just a few imperfections. This is one of the albums from the Sweet Inspirations. And it's called Estelle. Myrna, I think her name was, and Sylvia. So this is their 1973 album on the Stax label. Which, I'm assuming, Elvis recorded at Stax in 73. So maybe they made one of their albums around the same time that they went in the studio with Elvis and did some of his stuff. So, yeah, I was really excited to find this because the only thing that has a hole punch right here, and those guys were smart, who I bought this from, but they put their price sticker right over this. Jackasses. But I can't really complain because this is in beautiful shape. I always find it like torn apart for some reason, like never this nice. And FYI, Sylvia was my wife. So, just let you know. Okay. Alright, so next, this is their debut. I bought this album for a reason, but this album is from Was Not Was. They were a group back in the 80s. This is their debut. The reason why I bought this is because they have a song here called Where Did Your Heart Go? And if anyone knows me, I just did a video of re-showing my George Michael and Wham collection. And they covered a song, Wham covered a song from them called Where Did Your Heart Go? And it's on here. So, and this is a promo copy of the album. You know what? I like Wham's version better. Maybe because I heard the Wham version so many times, but this, it's just straight. I think the big song on here was Out Come the Freaks. That was a big single for them. So, Was Not Was. Self-titled. Alright. I got 2 more albums left. Sorry, this is a little long. But anyways, okay, so I got this recently. I love her music. One of my favorite R&B singers. This is Sade, Promise. You know, this has, you know, the big ones on here, like Is It a Crime, Sweetest Taboo, Jezebel, stuff like that. She is another one of my wives. Just don't know it. I love her music. When I do my genre videos, which I really need to do, I've been talking about them. She's gonna be in the R&B genre when I do my take on R&B. So yeah, so Promise. All right, last album, and this guy will be on my genre video when I do one on rap. This is original pressing from 2001 of Jay-Z's The Blueprint, and it's the one that's on blue vinyl. Which this was, you know, this is actually considered one of the best albums ever, rap albums ever made. And this came out on 9/11, this album, and it was the most successful album that came out on the week of 9/11, because, you know, when that happened, you know, everything came to a halt, which makes perfect sense. But this album still sold a million copies the first week, so this is when people still bought like CDs. But yep, so I have the 2001 original press of Jay-Z's The Blueprint. But you know what? That's it for this. I appreciate you all watching. Stay tuned, and I will see you all very soon. Have a good one.